Alright guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be explaining why I think BTC is going to crash very soon. Now, there's a lot of things that we're going to be looking at. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the halving, a market cool down, institutional sell-off, and some insider info that I am actually looking at. These are all the pillars that we have here. And again, this is just a theory, because nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, but I have a lot of points that are telling me and indicating that Bitcoin might have a crash soon. And again, it's just a theory. Theory can only take you so far. We don't know if it's actually going to crash or not, but I have reason to believe that BTC is going to be crashing very, very soon. So you're going to want to pay attention. If you have any money in crypto, this is going to be very important for you. You're going to want to have all the information you can to make sure that you're doing the safest, smartest investment that you can. Before we start this video, guys, please go follow me on Twitter, link in the bio, and then also join our completely free Discord community. I see some of you guys joining there already. I'll really appreciate it. Link in the bio is complete for free. I'll just appreciate if you guys follow me, and if you guys join the Discord, I'll see you guys inside. But with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting with the halving. 37 days away, so it's less than 40 days now. Is very, very close. And if you guys don't know what the halving is, it basically happens every 4 years with Bitcoin. It ends up making Bitcoin a little bit more scarce every 4 years because the Bitcoin mining rewards basically get cut in half. Right now, if you mine 1 block of Bitcoin, you're going to get rewarded 6 Bitcoin. But in 37 days, when the halving happens, you're only going to get awarded around 3 Bitcoin. It gets cut in half and it happens every single 4 years. That's typically what initiates the bull run. The halving basically means the start of a new bull run. It's the crypto's equivalent of the World Cup. News come in right away, which is good to see. Bitcoin immediately becomes more scarce and the demand floods the market. So you guys might be a little bit confused. I'm telling you that the halving is going to explode the market, but then this video is telling you that Bitcoin's going to crash, and I'm going to explain to you why I believe that. So as the recording of this video, we're currently sitting at all-time high for Bitcoin, 69,500. We actually ended up touching 7,000 for basically 2 minutes before crashing all the way down to 66, but we are maintaining a $69,000 Bitcoin. As you guys can see here, this was around the time where the halving happened all the way back in 2016. Now for the 2020 bull run, this is right where it happened. And as you guys can see here, it's 37 days away. So we are very, very close to having the halving. Bitcoin has exploded so much that we're not going to be able to see it from this chart, but trust me, there was a very sizable drop right before the halving. You guys can see it a little bit more here. Going sideways, the entire bear market just led to us having a very big drop right before the halving. And it also happened with the first halving, but you guys are not even going to be able to tell. But what I'm basically trying to say here is, if you look at the chart, if you look at the history of Bitcoin, before the halving, there's always a very sizable drop. Normally that's where the actual bottom comes in, but now it's a little bit different because now we have institutions, now we have BlackRock, now we have ETFs. If you're just looking at Bitcoin, if you're just looking at the halving and you look at the charts, it always is going to indicate that the halving always brings a drop. You guys could also look at it as a buy the news, sell the rumor type of event. So many people are going to get hyped up, mostly when we're like 10 days away from the halving. So many people are going to get hyped up. They're going to want to come in, and then we're going to have to sell the news because that's normally what happens. So that's one of the main reasons that I think Bitcoin is going to be crashing very soon. This is actually one of the most promising ones, but I just wanted to get it out the way. The halving normally always brings a crash before it happens, so I think it's going to happen again. All right, now that we have checked out the halving, let's get into the insider info. Now, this is a good section that is going to help you when Bitcoin's going down, when Bitcoin's going up. When you want to buy a coin, you always want to have insider info. You want to see what simple heads of the crypto space, but you want to see what they're doing also, because if the main people that are telling you to buy are selling will tell you to buy, it's not going to be a good option. So let's get straight into it. Joshua Jake, if you guys don't know him, he's pretty big on the crypto community. He's a pretty big crypto head. Joshua Jake, a known scammer. I'm kidding, obviously he's not a scammer. Everyone's a scammer in this game. There's really no way that you can't be, but this guy controls the markets, believe it or not. Obviously he doesn't have enough money to genuinely control the markets, but he controls the markets because he controls the population. Because he controls the population, he's able to get into rooms with people that know what's going to happen. That's how he was able to get into OPSEC. Obviously he wasn't there searching on crypto Twitter 24 hours a day to find OPSEC. They hit him up, they told him, hey, we have a good deal, this is our project, do you like it? Yes. He got in early, started pumping into his subscribers. Now he's gonna dump. But basically read what he's saying here. He's saying, why am I selling 50% of my AI and DPIN by March 18th? Because most of my portfolio is up 5 to 10x and I'm taking profits. That's how you fucking make money. What he's basically saying here is that he's been promoting all these projects to you. They're finally up, and now he's gonna dump his bag and cash out. Now this is not a good sign, because if he's gonna sell, there's information that he knows that you most likely don't know because you're in your room and nobody cares about your opinion. People care about his opinion. They give him insider info. They tell him what markets to move. They tell him what markets not to move. And obviously this is a very small person considering the entire crypto market, but these things still matter. And now take a look at this. These guys are very tied together. I think they don't talk to each other anymore. I'm not too sure, but they're both the same type of person. They're both pretty big on Twitter. They're both pretty big on crypto community. So they get insider info. That's just how the game goes. By the way, I'm not hating at all. I think this is just how the game is. It just, so you guys have to put the complaining to the side. Anyways, if you guys know Blockchain Boy, he's pretty big when it comes down to the crypto community also. Around the same time that the tweet dropped, he dropped this video here that says that he's going to be selling all of his crypto very, very soon. Now, I find it very strange that these things are happening around the same time because like I said, all of these people get the same information at the same time. It's not information that the public gets like you, but it's information that influencers and market makers and people who create coins, that's info that they get before most people get it. So you always want to be finding these clues. If you start seeing a few people at the same time say that they're going to sell not that long from now, they're obviously trying to say something. And the fact that both of these are saying it when they're both getting promoted by the same projects and they're both getting the same amount of bag through the same amount of coins, then I think that's somewhat of a good sign. But obviously these two people are very meaningless when it comes to the whole entirety of the market cap of crypto. They're obviously not going to be able to move the price of Bitcoin. So why would Bitcoin crash? Because both of them said they're going to sell. That's where you have to find ways to get more insider info. I made a whole video about it. I'll do some YouTube magic and have the link around here. But basically, I track a lot of the whale wallets and a lot of the unknown NFT whale and crypto whales. The ones that don't have Twitter, but the ones that have had Bitcoin since 2015 and are still doing transactions today. Those are the type of wallets that I track. Anyways, though, I've been seeing a lot of them do some very calculated sells. And because I've been tracking their wallet for so long, I know that they're going to get back in. This is not the final sell-off at the top of the market. This is just a very calculated sell-off for a lot of the coins that they're already up on and they just want to take profits in. So if you guys want to know how to go track the crypto wallets, just go watch this video, skip to like minute 4, and I'll teach you exactly how to track wallets. You just got to go find whale accounts. Once you do that, you're good. And that's all I have for insider info. Like I said, we can go in for 10 hours and talk about this, but this is just a very simple overview way. I've been starting to see a lot of the whales that I track and a lot of the content creators that talk to the majority of the public say that they're going to start selling their bags. Now, this is never a good sign, so please be careful. Obviously, they're all going to get back in, and I even think Joshua Jake himself said that he's selling because the halving. Like I said, the halving is one of the biggest signs, so we always have a dip before the halving. So I think Joshua Jake's literally selling because of the halving also, which would just make sense. It's a smart play. So that's the way that I'm seeing this insider info. Tell me a couple of clues that maybe Bitcoin is going to have a small little sizable drop in the up and coming days. Now, the next section that I want to talk about is actually a market cooldown. We need one. If you go to the Bitcoin chart and we see what has happened in the last 30 days, we have had over 50% gains in the past 30 days with Bitcoin. That is just massive numbers in a bull run or not. We just simply need a cool off. If we want to continue going higher, we can't continue going higher from this candle. We need a small little cool off. And all these circles that you see here are cool offs that have happened before. With these two drops, we cooled off and ended up exploding heavy. And when we thought we reached all-time highs, we had a huge drop right back up to all-time highs. So that's what I'm saying. Trust me, the markets don't go up forever. We do need cool offs, and one of them is bound to happen. Now, one of the reasons that I think this is all the shit coins. The shit coins have been popping off like crazy. MOG, Shiba Inu, Dogelon Mars, Dogecoin, Pepe. All of these coins have been going absolutely insane. And as you guys can see here, I made a video about meme coins. I made the video around 5 days ago, and every single coin that I talked about, all the shit coins are up insanely. This is why it's making me believe that we just simply need a market cool off. You guys know that every single time that the shit coins start to pop off and everyone wants to get in, and Coinbase is the #1 app in the App Store, it's normally time to sell. Now we're seeing it happen in front of our eyes. All of these shit coins are popping off insanely. Everyone's only buying shit coins. That's not a good sign. So the fact that all these meme coins are popping off is giving me a very good indication that the market needs a cool off. So all of these things are making me believe my theory that Bitcoin is going to have a crash pretty sizable pretty soon. But one of the last things that we haven't talked about is the sell-off. As you can see here, this is the first bull market where institutions are actually in for pretty big bags. This is breaking news here. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF nears 200,000 Bitcoin, passing Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. And you guys have to remember that these people are making real bets with real money. So they have sizable money inside Bitcoin. Trust me, they're going to want to sell off at a profit. Now, we don't know how institutions are going to play it off, but we just know that with normal people, this is how the cycle works. They get a crypto influencer to promote their coin. For them, it would be the equivalent of putting Bitcoin all over CNN and shilling it to you guys. Now, this is the stage that we're in right now. All of you guys are thinking about Bitcoin and you want to hop in. Now, this is where I think that they're going to get greedy. They have to take out their money. They have to make money. This is real people making real bets and they want to be profitable. So I think they're going to become the greedy businessman. Now, that's going to result in 200,000 Bitcoins being sold. Obviously, they're not going to sell their entire position, but there's the possibility they can do a big dump at a big amount of profit. So this was kind of like the biggest Hail Mary play. We're not sure how institutions are going to sell Bitcoin or if they're just going to keep on buying. But since this is the first time that we see them do these big amount of buys, trust me, they're going to do big amount of sells. Now, taking all of these into consideration and mainly the Bitcoin halving being 37 days away, I believe that Bitcoin is going to have a pretty sizable crash. Now, if you guys want to know what I am doing personally, I'm honestly not doing much. I'm in here for the long run. I want to experience the entire bull run. Now, I'm not really afraid. I know that the Bitcoin halving is what really begins the next bull run. So trust me, these numbers that we're at right now, even 69K, they're going to look like pennies on the dollar when the bull run is actually here. Yes, we can save some money if we buy now and rebuy back in, but that just doesn't make too much sense to me. I don't want to trade the market. I want to be in for crypto and pull out my bags when it's time to go. Now, something that I am doing is I am shaving off so much profits on my meme coins, mostly the shitty ones. Bonk, I'm not going to sell. Shiba Inu, I'm not going to sell. Dogecoin, I'm not going to sell because I know they're big cryptos that are not going to rug, but all the other shit coins, trust me, they are going to rug when this drop happens. I've seen it before. It makes sense for them to rug. Trust me, they're going to rug. So get out of all of these shit coins if you are thinking that the market is going to crash. Besides that though, I'm pretty much just going to buy back in when it goes down and keep on riding the wave. So yeah, guys, that's been the video about how I think that the Bitcoin markets is going to crash. Like I said, if you guys could please go follow me on Twitter. 226 of you guys followed me, but now it's 233. So thank you guys so much. And then also please join the free community in the Discord. It's completely for free. Talk to you guys about all my shills there, as you can see here, all my shitcoin plays, all my NFT plays. We still haven't had any, but I'm going to send one in there. It's all completely for free. So I'll see you guys in there. As you guys can see here, Siggy Doors just joined the Discord. So congratulations to him. I'm going to see him inside and I'll see you guys inside. Drop down in the comments if you guys want to see any specific video about any specific subject involving crypto. Besides that though, I'll see you guys in Twitter. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Till the next one, peace.